CBS News has projected that former President Trump has won the election. Republicans have taken control of the White House and the Senate, a major change in the balance of power. Joining us now is Dr. Matthew Hale, Associate Professor for the Department of Political Science and Public Affairs at Seton Hall University. Good to have you with us here this morning. First off, just share your reaction to the results you're seeing, some of the exit polling you're seeing. Surprised, or did you expect this, not to be as close as it actually has been?
I don't think anybody expected this. I think, the polls were incredibly close, and it turned out to be a rout. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the polls were wrong. It was very, very close. It just happens that all of the battleground states, it seemed, broke for Donald Trump. So we were in the margin of error. He won, or is ahead in all of the battleground states, but not by a lot. He didn't get 52% in any of them. So it's a really, really close race. It just happened that everything seems to have gone Donald Trump's way.
New York and New Jersey, blue states, how might these election results be felt in our area?
Well, it's interesting. In New York, there's actually a number of congressional seats that seem to have gone from Republican to Democrat. The 4th, the 18th, the 22nd, all sort of may end up being Democratic wins in the House. And right now, that's the last chance that the Democrats have to hold on to any of the House. They lost the Senate, they lost the presidency. So that could be a big deal nationally.
While we're speaking of New York and New Jersey, are you surprised to see the actual total numbers, just how Donald Trump has closed the gap, how the Republican Party has closed the gap? Usually these are obviously tried and true blue states, but those numbers are now dwindling if you look at the overall in New York and New Jersey.
So, that's the story of the whole election, is that Donald Trump did better in Democratic areas than he did last time around. And it wasn't an enormous change most of the places. It was 2 or 3 percentage points. But the race and the electorate is so divided that's all it took. So, yes, we're seeing those margins close. Trump doing much better in the Democratic areas and then holding his own in the Republican areas.
And what do you expect in the next couple of months that we might see when it comes to the political divide, especially in the tri-state area? Do you see a change coming to how people run elections now going forward, even next November?
So, one of the interesting things is that and I can use the New Jersey 7th congressional district as an example. The candidate, the Democrat, came from the Working Families Party. So she was very, very progressive and very, very left. She tried to run to the middle and didn't get there fast enough, and she lost. She lost to Tom Kean Jr., who's a Republican. So I would expect that Democrats are going to continue to try and run to the right. They're going to try and run to the middle, and they're going to try and be the moderate or centrist party. But they got some work cut out for them, because I think many people tie the Democrats to the far left more than people are tying Donald Trump to the far right.
All right, Dr. Hale, thank you so much for taking a few moments for us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.